Greetings, dear viewers. I'd like to start this video off, before we start our new adventure, to just say thank you, because X's Adventures in Minecraft was something that was very dear to me, and has been for a long time now. And the viewership of that was a tremendous part of it, is a tremendous part of it. And I don't know if the same magic from the earlier iterations of X's Adventures in Minecraft will carry over into this new adventure. But I'm hoping that some of it will, at least. It's a humbling thing. It really is. I started off X's Adventures in Minecraft just hoping to show the audience that I had what seemed to be a cool, fun new game with a lot of potential, and bring viewers along for the ride. And it turned into something truly grand. And yeah, over the years that I have not been doing regular Minecraft content, X's Adventures in Minecraft has joined the countless number of tons of other Minecraft Let's Plays, playthroughs, and guides, and how-tos, and all of that stuff that's popped up on YouTube, or that have popped up on YouTube, and many of them have gone on to become much, much bigger, etc., etc. But X's Adventures in Minecraft was something truly unique, I feel. So, for as much of a part as I had to play in that, I am deeply honored. And again, I'd like to start out just by thanking you, dear viewers. So now, it's time to start a new adventure. So I hope you'll come along for the ride with me. Let's see, we're gonna hit this here. So we've got some worlds already here. Let's just go ahead and hit Create New World. We'll just call it X's Adventures in Minecraft 2. And we're not going to do anything as far as changing the options and stuff like that. We're just going to hit Create New World and see what we get. I'm going to adjust my keyboard here, get it in a nice, comfortable position. Now, I haven't seen a whole lot about Minecraft 1.9, that I haven't. Wow, surrounded by cows, of course. Wouldn't that be the case? Of course. Well, I mean, I guess that's kind of a good thing, right? It gives us some resources to start out. We've got a source of leather and food already just to start. There's some coal. That's one of the first things that you want to locate in any Minecraft playthrough. Now, when it comes to Minecraft 1.9, I haven't seen a whole lot. I really haven't. I realize there have been snapshots coming out for years, and of course I'm heading directly toward the tree line over there so that I can get some lumber. But yeah, I realize over the past year, or more actually, there have been snapshots and all kinds of talk and coverage of 1.9, but the vast, vast majority of that I have not seen. How familiar this is, though, right? Oh, there are wolves nearby. That's fun. What an interesting little place to start this is. So yeah, Minecraft 1.9, gonna be a new thing for me. Hello, wolves. That could prove useful. You know what? Let's stand here for a second. There's some cave areas out there. There's a waterfall. There's a mountain. Where should we build? The original X's Adventures in Minecraft started out finding a nice defensible location. That was the imperative of an X who knew very little about Minecraft and needed every advantage simply to survive the harsh world of Minecraft. But I am a different X. No, let's be honest, I'm the same X. But I am a little more experienced. In many things, not just Minecraft. And I guess that's the case for a lot of you, isn't it? Taking inventory. Now we know what to do. There's no reason for me to go tutorial style here, the way we did the first time through. You all know how to do this. You all know what's going on here, right? Click. You all know the drill. You make a pick. And then you go get that stone to make stone picks, and you get that coal to make torches, and you're essentially all set to start your adventure. So, actually, let me make sure my difficulty is in the right area here. We'll go hard. We'll go hard difficulty. Let's take a peek in here, see what we got here. Just a little drop of water in there. Nothing major. That's good stuff. So again, we know how to start out, right? So as I said, I'm a more experienced X now. More experienced person in general. Because it has been quite some time since the original X's adventures in Minecraft, yeah? You bet. Let's move over here. That was a bigger deposit out that way, right? Yeah, okay. So we don't got to worry too much about mining all of this out right now. We just need enough to start. Although, really, what's the harm in mining out all of it right now, I don't think there's any harm in that. I've always liked the quiet, rhythmic sound of a pickaxe in Minecraft breaking blocks. I've always found it soothing. It's one of the many things in Minecraft that one of the many small things in Minecraft that just really stands out to me. And it stands out by not really standing out all that much. It's very subtle. I like it. I like it. Okay, so we got some more coal here. But yeah, it has been some time since... It's been years since the original X's Adventures in Minecraft. Some of my viewers have stuck with me. Many of the original X's Adventures in Minecraft viewers did not. For one reason or another. And I'm not blaming anybody. It's not my place. It's not my place to tell you what to watch and what not to watch. And if anybody is returning to see this video, welcome back. I'm as glad to have you now as I was when you watched the original series. I got absolutely no problem with people picking up a YouTube channel when it produces content they like and unsubscribing and putting down that YouTube channel, setting it somewhere safe for later if they want to, when that channel stops producing content they like. It's been a philosophy on YouTube of mine since my World of Warcraft video days. And yes, for those who don't know, my channel was founded in its current state on World of Warcraft. Good stuff, good stuff. It's actually where the name X comes from. It's short for XAIM, the character portrayed in what is my first publicly viewable video on YouTube. We've all grown a lot, haven't we? It's been quite some time. Like I said, some of you have stuck with me, some of you may just be returning. But we've all grown. This YouTube is a different YouTube from the one we knew back then. It really is, and it's a different world as well. And chances are you're in a completely different place in your life right now than you were before. A lot of you were children, small children, when you started watching my series originally. And now maybe you're still children, but you're not 5 years old. And a lot of you were just in high school, and now maybe you're in college, or maybe even graduating college, and maybe a few of you folks were not sure really what to do, and maybe became inspired a little bit by YouTubers at the time that I was doing my Minecraft playthrough. We're just collecting some stone here because I want to make sure I have some cobblestone for tools and things like that. And I'm in no rush to experience all of the content 1.9 has to offer. I am in no rush. I really am not. So maybe some of you became inspired by some of the YouTubers, maybe myself included in that list, maybe myself included in that group. And you were aspiring YouTubers yourselves back then, and maybe now some of you are doing really well on YouTube. And maybe some of you aren't. Maybe some of you tried and it didn't really work out for you. But that's fine. Because you know what? You're not defeated yet. If you don't want to be done with YouTube, then you don't have to be done with YouTube. You can always keep going. It's all about what's right for you. It's all about doing what's right for you. Kind of just mining out all this coal here, right? Yeah, we can get to the adventuring later. Right now, well, I do kind of see this as part of the adventure. This is good stuff. This is the sort of thing that I would be very inclined to edit out back when X's Adventures in Minecraft originated. Because back then, videos had to be 10, 15 minutes, thereabouts. Okay, I'm gonna need some food. So we're gonna have to either get some seeds here. Here we go. I don't know if I want to start... I don't know if I want to start killing all the animals around here. Probably make better use of them later. But I might have to just to start. Just to start some a little bit here. Oh, the sun's going down. We need to find us a place to... hide out. And I guess while we do that, it would be prudent to also... That's right, that bar came up. Oh wait, that's right, I don't have to... Oh, I can still jump to crit. Alright, so here's the new combat. Ooh, cool. Here's some new combat. We're gonna start off by trying to get some of these loot drops from piggies. Oops. A bit of a cooldown with every swing now, right? There we go, there's that special slicing slash attack. Alright, so let's collect our workbench here. We don't want to get caught out. We do have it on hard difficulty. And we don't have anything like a shield yet. Ooh, that's going to be fun. I can't wait to try that out. I can also do this. I can go swap. And then... This is pretty cool. Dual wielding's pretty neat. Alright, so I guess we're going to start out right here. I don't anticipate this will be the next X cave or anything like that. But it ought to be enough to keep us safe for the now, or in the now. It's going to get pretty dark, isn't it? It's going to get pretty dark. Let's drop this here. Workbench. Boom. Ooh, this gives us 3 doors. Yeah, forgot that that's a new change. I'm going to drop it right there. That's fine. And as for torches, we know how to make torches. I don't have to explain any of that stuff. Boom. There we go. We got us a light source. We got us a door to watch out for. Actually, zombies can break down wooden doors, can't they? Unless we do cool stuff like get away zombies. We'll put that right there, right? It should be okay. I don't know if a zombie can actually stand up to that. You know what? Whatever. Whatever. Let's do that for right now. The mooing, though. The mooing. The mooing is classic. It really is. So I hope you're having a good time watching this video so far, because I am having a good time making it. You know, I hesitated. I wanted to make a Minecraft series when 1.9 came out because of all the cool new stuff that Minecraft 1.9 is adding. I wanted to make a new series, but I hesitated because, well, I've got to go take out those cows. It just seems... You know, you... Oops, that's not the weapon I wanted to use. I have to right-click, right? Can I just simply swap? There we go. Oh, great. Alright. That's not too tough. Swords have a good attack speed. I know you gotta wait for that bar to fill up. That skeleton kind of spots us over there, doesn't he? Kind of spots us over there. Okay, we'll collect that stuff. Just didn't want that... I just didn't want that cow mooing the entirety of the time that I'm trying to commentate over here. And we can make use, of course, of that cow's drops. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Right, swap. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, we're on this now. So I hesitated when making my 1.9 series. Dang it, now we got skeleton sounds, but at least they're not loud. And I hesitated because I wanted to do it just right. You know, that kind of thing happens a lot when it comes to my videos. I'll have an idea. Oh, gravel. Hello, gravel. How are you doing, gravel? Let's see if we can just do this bit. Okay, that'll be fine for now. Normally I have a shovel in the number 4 slot, but we don't have a shovel just yet, do we? Alright, so I guess we're just going to kind of do this. What if I can push this wall out one more block? I mean, I'm sure I can. But we're going to have to wait for a little bit, because I want to make a furnace. So here's why it's a good idea to collect plenty of cobblestone during the day. Okay, furnace on the right, storage to the left. Which we can do. We can do that. Bam. This is a true station now. This is how I set up all my stations. Whether it's Station 1 or Death Mountain Station or any station that I set up. Epsilon Station. Man, all those stations back in the original X-World, it's always workbench and in the middle, and then furnace and storage. Furnace on the right, storage on the left. And of course, if you want more furnaces, they go off to the right, and if you want more storage, it goes off to the left. In case you're interested in building your stations the same way, that is how I do it. Man, these new sounds, they're kind of neat. Alright, so we are definitely going to want some source of food, right? So let's start that off. Let's get that going. And let's store the stuff we know we're not going to use immediately. We'll store all that stuff away. That way we just got plenty of inventory space. So yeah, I was just waiting. I mean, I was wanting to make things as... I was trying to do it right, you know? But I found that in my... and I usually find this. I find that in my endeavors to do something just right, I often plan it to a state of being on the back burner for an indefinite period of time. And I don't use the term indefinite to mean forever, because indefinite literally means just has no definition. An indefinite length of time, like we don't know how long it's going to be. So I do that with a lot of my series and videos and things like that. And I decided tonight that I didn't want to do that. Decided I didn't want to do that. So we got our shovel. I said I didn't want to do that with this series anymore. I said, you know what? I'm just going to log in. I'm going to play some Minecraft. I'm going to make some videos of it. I didn't stop with my first Minecraft video. I didn't stop and try and do it just right. I didn't try and do it perfectly the first time around, did I? No. I did some... I went through some effort before the first recording of my first Minecraft video. I did, but I didn't put a ton of pressure on myself for any of it. So as you can see, we're doing all this stuff. I'm doing all this stuff to make more tools and things. Wow, my sword actually... It's not in the number 2 slot anymore. So I actually have another extra slot. That's interesting. So if I wanted to go... I can actually swap out that sort of thing. My sword usually goes there. And then, wow, the sword has a delay whenever it's even brought up. We can also do axes now, right, as a melee weapon? That's interesting. Whoosh, takes forever to bring up. Whoosh. It's got a really slow attack speed. Oops. Of course, it can still be used for all the usual stuff, like breaking down wood and things. Interesting. That will be fun to experiment with later. Of course, we're going to want a shovel here. I want extra tools. Make sure we have everything that we need. So we're going to swap this one out right here. We're going to try and make efficient use of our tools. I said I wanted to kind of push this wall back a little bit, so I'm going to do that. Give us a little bit of extra space. And I've got to be sure to go check outside the door to check when it's daytime, right? Get this stuff here. Because we have fewer steaks than we have pork chops, I'm going to go ahead and eat the steaks first. I don't think it's daytime yet, but we can check, right? Yeah, we got a little bit of time. Oh, there's an Enderman out there. I almost put my cursor on him. Got a spider over there who doesn't see me. Is that the next step for Minecraft? Stealth mechanics? Ooh, wouldn't that be interesting? Or maybe some would say it's going too far. Who knows? Who can say? Minecraft can be so many things. There are no limits to it. There are no limits here. You start out by believing here. It's actually that... I don't know how many of you have watched Bob Ross on Twitch TV, or if, like me, you watched him in the 90s on actual TV. Wow, that would be cool. Leave a comment. Let me know if you actually saw Bob Ross on actual TV when he was airing regularly back then. But I'm sure many of you have seen. I'm just going to kind of toss a torch up there, keep it lit. Let me know if you've seen Bob Ross on Twitch too, if that was how you were first exposed to him. I imagine a lot of younger viewers were first exposed to Bob Ross. And how he's able to touch your life through his paintings, man. He's just an amazing... He was an amazing man. Still is. Still touching lives. Thank you, Twitch. Thank you, PBS, for making that something that happens. But there's a remix. There's a song. And I believe it's on PBS's own YouTube channel. Joy of Painting remix. It's a very inspiring video to me when I watch it. I'll put a link to it in the video description. It rings very true. You know what? The words of that video... the words of that video, they speak to me every time. It's very difficult for me not to cry when I hear that. It's almost as if Bob Ross, the man himself, is speaking directly to the viewer, speaking directly to me when I watch it, to you when you watch it, just speaking directly to us in that video. And it's everything he says is, I just believe it rings very, very true. Believe that you can do it, because you can do it. And I believe that 100%. In that video, he is, you know, in his shows, he is talking about painting, of course, because he shows a very easy way to paint, a style that anybody can follow. It's wonderful stuff. And of course, that's what he's referring to when he says to believe that you can do it because you can do it. But that rings true for life as well. There's a point in that song where he says, "You start out by believing here," and he points up to his head, to his forehead. In your mind, he points up to his mind. He's telling you that you start out, you believe that you can do it because you can do it, and it starts out by believing here in your mind, just right there, just right in your mind. You start out just by believing in your mind, and whatever it is you're seeking to do, you can do it. You can. And so that was part of the inspiration for me to actually kick up this Minecraft series, kick up this new Minecraft series here. Before I had all the answers. I don't have all the answers. I don't know how frequently I'm going to be uploading this series. I don't know how long the series is going to go. I don't know how quickly I'll consume the 1.9 content. I don't know how far I'll go in that 1.9 content. I don't know how this video is going to be received. I don't know how I'm going to get the word out about it, or anything along those lines. But you know what? I don't need all the answers right now. Very inspiring video. Very inspiring man, Bob Ross. Ah, if you can hear me, Bob Ross, then thank you very much. I've made tweets about that. I've tweeted the whole thank you, Bob Ross bit. And I'm not sure there's much more I can say about that right now, but maybe it'll come up again in the future, and we can discuss it then. So right now, we have basically everything that we need here. We don't have a bow yet, but there's a spider out there. We can make progress toward a bow, right? Let's go ahead and get a crit on this here spider, right? Hey, spider. Oh, he's not violent. I feel bad doing this. Do you know what? We need to do it for the resources. Boom. There's a crit. Okay, can I block? Oh, I can't block anymore with the sword. That's gone. Gotta get the hang of combat here. Not that that was difficult. I mean, to me that felt very similar to how Minecraft used to be. Alright, so we picked up one string. Because I was just jump, crit, jump, crit, jump, crit. I guess it's okay with a sword to play it just like that. The sword's probably a really good transition for that. I'm gonna bring out the axe here. Well, we don't need to take out anything just now. Alright, so I guess our next step, as far as this adventure is concerned, is to set up a base of operations. So let's go find a nice spot. I kind of like this spot, to be honest with you. We got areas to build out here. We've got some flat ground. We've got trees off in that distance. We've got animals. There's a lot of room to work here to start off our first base. And there will be multiple bases, probably. We can start one out here and then move on. Ooh, that place looks nice. That place looks pretty cool, too. Very mountainous. I feel like this is a very defensible location, though, because it's very open and it has room for farms and all kinds of things. We can make like a wheat farm out here. I don't know. I haven't decided yet where I want to go with this. Let's go take a look just past those trees and see what's out there. Right? Let's go do that. I think I can sprint. We got some food in our inventory. We can sprint. We can afford to sprint. Let's do that. Ooh, arrows. Fun. It's a good start. So, I hope these past few years, since the first X's adventures in Minecraft, have treated you well. And I hope you're well on your way to becoming who you want to become. Ooh, pretty flowers. These are nice. Peonies. Is that how you say that? Peony? 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 Ah, got a jungle biome off in that direction. You know, one thing that's changed about me is that my sense of direction has actually improved slightly since the last time. Ooh, horses. Well, oh man, this is a good spot to be in. I still kind of like the other area, but this looks like a natural place to move into next. A desert biome. You know what I like about desert biomes? I think they're very good places to hunt Endermen for whenever we need pearls. Because we're going to need pearls, right? We're going to need pearls, and we're going to need eyes of Ender, or Ender eyes, whatever they're called. Eyes of End. I don't know. I don't know the actual term for them. But we're going to need them at some point. I do want to take out the Ender Dragon in this playthrough. I want to go to that new zone. With, oh, okay, the End is not new, but they've improved the End, which I've always thought was a pretty cool name, because, you know, it's supposed to be... It's the name of the zone. It's the name of the biome, or the area. But it's also supposed to be the end of your Minecraft progress, I guess you would say. I don't know. So I've always thought that was pretty cool, but yeah, they've improved it. I don't think it's necessarily the end anymore as far as Minecraft progress is concerned. Ooh, we found some iron. That's good stuff. Just looking around. I think that's important. I think I've approached Minecraft before, well, after the original X's Adventures in Minecraft, and I'd become accustomed to Minecraft and a little bit, I'm not sure what the term is, jaded, disillusioned, sobered to its awesomeness. I don't know how to put it, but after I'd had some familiarity with it, I approached future playthroughs of the game in a very systematic manner. This time we're just looking around, taking a look at stuff, exploring. All that good stuff. I totally forgot where I was with that train of thought. We need to eat this next steak. There we go. You know, we can go ahead and eat a pork chop too. Oh yeah, I was saying we were gonna go. I was saying I like they expanded upon the end, but I don't think the end is necessarily the end of the game anymore of Minecraft Progress, because not only is it bigger, but now you've also got underwater stuff that you can do and things like that. Seems pretty cool to me. I don't think I need more than 2 of these blocks for this. Maybe. We'll just put 3 in there. We'll see what happens. We'll let it do its thing. We do need more wood. Let's go get more wood, because we're out. We've used up the limited amount of lumber that we picked up at the very start of this session. We didn't collect very much, did we? Kind of made it go a long way. I like that. And you know, if you don't feel that you are well on your way to becoming the person that you want to become. Wait, I already got wood. Do you only get the getting wood achievement if you fell a tree with an axe? Interesting. You don't really fell trees. You don't really fall trees. Would it be fall? Would it be called fall? You don't really fell trees with an axe in Minecraft. You fell single blocks of it as the rest of the blocks stay defying gravity in their position. That's funny. But yeah, you know what? If you don't feel that you're currently well on your way to becoming the person you want to become, I wouldn't worry too much about it if I were you. According to that poll I did recently, and according to the responses I get in Twitch chat even more recently than that poll, a lot of my viewers are in their late teens to early 20s, and that's cool. I myself am in my early 30s, as many of you know. And boy, I remember feeling very pressured in my late teens and early 20s. Very, very pressured. Pressured in a lot of ways. Pressured to accomplish a lot of things. Pressured to become an adult. Pressured to start figuring out all the answers, because as you leave childhood, you're kind of expected to know things or have a certain level of achievements, such as education, under your belt and things like that. You feel like there's a lot of weight and expectation on your shoulders at that age. And as you move forward in years, through your college years, or maybe you're not going through college, maybe just your late teen to early 20 years, as you move forward in that direction, those expectations compound, they build up. So I imagine many of you may not be feeling, many of you may be feeling like you're, ooh, look at that. 3 of them only made 4 ingots, huh? Okay. But we don't need to put a whole wooden trunk in there, right? We can just boop, boop, like this. See if that works. Let's hope that works. So imagine a lot of you are feeling that pressure compounding. I don't know what it's like for you younger folk these days, but there was definitely a lot of that, and I think a lot of people go through something like that. Honestly, I do. And I can tell you that eventually, let's go and get this gravel to fall. It's turning night outside, so let's go ahead and do a little bit more work in here. I can tell you, as you move forward, you will either let those worries tear you apart physically and emotionally. Wait, I thought shift was my... I guess it's control. You'll either let those worries tear you apart physically and emotionally, or you'll gain control of them and you'll gain some perspective. And I hope you'll gain some perspective. The world isn't expected of you at 22. The world isn't expected of you at 30. And I'm pretty sure the world isn't expected of you even at 40. You probably want to have accomplished a lot more than you have by now. But there's really no need to worry about any of that. Maybe some of you are worried about finances. You'll get there. Maybe some of you are worried about your relationship status, maybe. Yeah, all these things that you worry about. How far you are in your education, your social status. Okay, how did that not... Okay, we're just going to plop one more in there. I want to build a shield. I want to make a shield. I know how. I looked it up. Before. Wait, what is... Oh, is that a boat? Why does it look like that? It's got oars. That's cool. This is the one thing that I wanted to make sure and do this session, is make a shield, because I want to try it out. I'm going to plop it in there. And I want to swap it for my offhand, so now I can block. Nice, that's cool. We can do this number. Alright, I'd like to go try this out. Maybe we can get some more... Maybe we can get some more string. Let's go find a spider. You know what, let's make sure and light the entrance here. 1.9 is pretty cool. I like being able to wield a shield out here. This is fun. This is really cool. Okay. Oh, there's a skeleton. Okay, I can block... Oh, he just shot a cow. That's cool. Oh, there's two of them. And a zombie. And I get to block, too. Okay, let's head over here. I don't like being out in the open like this. That zombie's gonna take a shot at that skeleton. That skeleton's gonna... Oh, we got two 1v1s over here. Zombie versus skeleton. Let's see who wins. Skeleton wins the first 1v1, and I'm stuck in water. I'm gonna block this attack. I don't want to attack too quickly, but I do want to get crits, so I'll get that crit off. I'll block this. Looks like both skeletons won. Man, they got that back pedal going on right now. That back pedal is kind of brutal, isn't it? I gotta back pedal myself. Oh wow, crazy stuff. Okay, now I gotta respawn. Oh, I respawned like right behind them. All right. This is tough. And I have to say, I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, so we're definitely going to do this. Pick up my shield. Bring out the sword. Alright. Well, let's stop experimenting and playing with these skeletons. And let's show them who they're really messing with here. Is that a creeper? That was a creeper. Oh, that's who you're messing with, buddy. Get creepered. Get creepered. I like that seeds even have the attack time. So the combat update's really cool. It's no longer just close the gap and spam your attack, although I didn't really spam my attack before either. I always timed my attacks. I didn't really just left-click spam whenever I did that stuff. I never really did that. I always timed my attacks, but I mean, I timed them to the point where the attack would hit again. I mean, it was essentially the same thing as clicking, the same result. I wasn't dealing more damage, I wasn't fighting more tactically or anything like that. But here, it looks like I will have to fight a little bit more tactically. Okay, so that was really fun. I liked that. Go ahead and eat this. Get ourselves regenerating a bit there. We've got everything we want, right? No, my shield is still out there somewhere. Well, let's go get it. But first, let's go ahead and reorganize this stuff. Let's do this. Oh, we can actually just repair. This is why I wanted to save the other pickaxe, so that we can get a little bit more durability out of it. Let's kind of work with it that way. My tools are all in their right spots, and that's all I really need, right? Let's go and do this, and this. Where are my torches? Okay, my torches are still out there somewhere, too. Alright, so I want to try the axe. There's a creeper and another skeleton over there. There are my torches. Oh, pick those up, put them in the right spot. Good stuff. There's another shovel. Cool, I can deal with that. Let's find my shield. Some stuff right here, but none of that stuff is a shield. Boom. Boom. Wow. That is 4 hearts of damage. Slow but damaging. Now, if I can get a crit... Whoa. Let's circle around back here. Oof, wow. Jump. The axe seems very good at chopping down those zombies, because they just keep rushing forward. Ow, skeleton. Could really use my shield at this point. May have gotten blown up by the creeper, TBH. Maybe it's still in the water somewhere, but with a skeleton chasing me, do I want to do that? So skeletons, they're threatening now. I think I'm going to want the sword for the skeleton. No, actually, probably the axe. I'm going to try and close the gap. There you go. Dodge first attack. Dodge the next one. Get a crit. There we go. Let the axe recharge. Get another crit. Oh, I missed. So missing is kind of brutal with an axe. Oh, it's a villager zombie here. Let's get another crit. You have to be on the way down for the crit to work. Okay, okay. Refamiliarizing myself, or I guess we should say familiarizing myself now with the combat mechanics. This is something Minecraft has needed for a long time. There's my shield. How are you, shield? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. So that slash attack looks like it can probably hit things in an arc in front of me. And that seems useful. So wow, this is like a night of combat here, wasn't it? It's good stuff. That is good stuff. No spiders. I was hoping to come out here and get some string. But there are no spiders out here right now. Which is kind of a shame. Alright, so looks like we've got to pull out the axe here again. Oh. Hey, why are you still on me, creeper? That ain't cool, man. Now, can I still push them back with a dash attack? Oh, I'm not going to be able to find out with that skeleton firing at me, huh? Oh, do I get a record from that? I think I get a record from that. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I can still make a quick strike with my weapon. Just as a means of knocking them back. Okay, so that's fun. The combat's actually really cool now. Hi, Piggy. Oops. So what record did we get? It's the cat record. It's the most common, I'm sure. Okay, so we've got more string. We need one more for a bow. Alright, so this is cool stuff right here. I don't know how many times I've used that phrase, cool stuff. Might be using it a little bit more in the future, too. So be ready for that. And we got one more pork chop. I don't want to expend all of the animal resources out here yet. But you know what? Just because I did a lot of experimenting with combat out here, I'm going to need a little bit more. So let's go ahead and take down just a few more, and then we'll set our sights on a farm, on making a small farm. And you don't need a whole lot to sustain one player. This is going to be just a single player playthrough. And you don't need a large farm to sustain a single player. So, you know, just a few more drops here. A few more livestock drops. Get those items that we need to sustain. And I could probably go a little bit easier on the sprinting, but... Minecraft veteran right here. Can't spend all my time walking around from place to place, right? Okay, so we're definitely going to need some more storage space. So let's do this number. Let's get the shield off there. Clear away some of our viewing area. Okay. I'm going to push this wall back a little bit. And this is just a temporary place for us to hang out. We're going to eventually build like a little house. Little fort of sorts. That's right, we can build a little fort of sorts. And now we're going to do this number. We're going to expand upon our storage space there. There we go. Oof, I wish it would take all the stuff and put it up there automatically. But you know what, whatever, we're just going to start stacking things in here. and see what we end up with. Ah, man, I really need one more string. One more string for a bow. Could be fun. Looking forward to it. And we have wood and everything that we need here. I'm just going to drop the whole stack in there. Take this out. I do like very much the blocking stuff. The combat stuff. Go ahead and refresh ourselves here. Refresh our hunger bar, that is. And wait for this to come out. So, let's see. Next step, I believe, is to go ahead and set up a farm so we can make sure and sustain ourselves. We've got to set that up as soon as possible. But I want to think on the design of it a little bit. Not really a design of it, but, you know, a place to put it and a way to protect it from being trampled and make it easy to access and things like that. Ooh, an arrow right here. That's good stuff. But before I end this session, and I'm about to end this session, I just wanted to say that, yeah, if you're not exactly where you think you should be or you feel like you should be right now, because remember, I realize, and one of the reasons I'm talking about a lot of this stuff relevantly is that it's been a while since X's Adventures in Minecraft, and a lot of us have grown up since then, so I figure a lot of you may be in a place where you might be considering some of these things. But yeah, if you're not exactly where you think you should be, then you know what? One thing I tell myself a lot, and one thing I tell others whenever they're feeling stressed out. One thing that I tell others a lot of the time, and it's true. Believe me when I say this, and I hope you'll find some comfort in it. You are exactly where you need to be right now to get where you're going. And that is 100% true. Everything is all about perspective. Everything is about perspective. And you need to see it that way. You can't get where you're going without being where you are. So don't worry about where you are. You're just fine where you are. You'll get where you're going in your own time. If you spend so much time worrying about where you're going, you're not going to be able to enjoy where you are right now. You know what? You really should be enjoying where you are right now. I think that's important. It's very important to live in the present. There's a quote that isn't fully formed in my mind at this particular point, something I may misquote, but it comes from Kung Fu Panda, the movie Kung Fu Panda. When Po actually is feeling a little down about his capabilities, you gotta not worry about that kind of stuff. And I forget which character tells him this, but I think it's that wise monkey character. It tells him not to worry about the future and the past. He's too stuck in the past, or he's too stuck in the future, or maybe both. And you probably already know what the quote is, because I've kind of dragged on in saying it. But for those of you who don't know what it is, it's something along the lines of, the past is history, the future is a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. So once again, don't worry so much about your current state of things. Don't look at it negatively. Focus on the good things. Those are what matter. Because as I tell everybody, or as the advice I often give goes, you're exactly where you need to be to get where you're going. And it is 100% true. It's not just some generic line of advice. It's just truth. You can't get where you're going without being where you are now. So just enjoy where you are now. Alright, I think I'll go ahead and bring this session down to a close. We'll continue this adventure later. Once again, thank you all. Just thank you all. And once again, thanks a lot for watching, dear viewers. And I'll see you folks next time.